Nah.
kidding.
So at what point did I cut out? Because I was about to talk about second form and how bad it looks, but before I even got to that, the internet
um,
cut out.
well, I started talking about how magic and keyblade combos could be incorporated pretty well,
I think I
or
I
should, or I hope
I
so.
think the last thing I actually directly said before I.
You said you didn't want to have to arbitrarily incorporate magic into keyblade combos
Okay,
because
yeah, that's what I
that would
said.
just seem intrusive.
Yeah,
And then
exactly.
I tried to say like in Kingdom Hearts 2, that wasn't too big of an issue because it would sort of incorporate itself. Because like if you finished off a Keyblade combo with something like Faraga, it would actually do the finisher for that spell.
Right.
So I'm hoping they just emphasize that here, since Magic does enemies do have weaknesses to certain magic.
Right.
So hopefully that isn't too big of an issue. Like maybe those pirate enemies that we were seeing, they actually have a weakness to arrow because
Right. Yeah.
pirate. So it could be something like that, and I'm hoping that at the very least, magic isn't super intrusive and they can balance the two, even if it's not necessarily incorporating them into combos. Like you feel like you're using both of them equally, and neither of them step on each other's toes.
Right. One of the things I do like, so for a while there wasn't really combo mod or magic like in combos. It was more so like there were your combos like Keyblade, and there was magic. But at least
Mm-hmm.
here, it's a little more tied together. I don't know if you can directly go like slap shot fire into like a finisher, so to say. But
Well, I think something that I wish they would do. I don't know if they are going to do it in this game, but maybe incorporate both, um, like Keyblade, Magic, and mobility all into like one combo string. So like maybe you could do like uh, Keyblade slash dodge, uh, like continuing combo slash like instead of like
you
just the
can go
first
from
attack over
flow.
again, it's like a second attack.
You can go from like full flow motion into like a combo. I'm pretty sure, which is cool. Um, but there
Yeah.
there is magic finishers. So like
Yes.
now, if you have two combo pluses on for regular like combos, does that mean there's going to be like five regular fires into like a finisher fire, or is it still one, two, three, or one, two, and two? That's what I'm not sure of. If they're separate or if they're kind of intermixed together, like in Kingdom Hearts 2. Like if you put on a finisher plus in Kingdom Hearts 2, you'll have two finisher
You get
fires.
multiple finishers for fire. Yeah.
Right. Speaking of Firaga, it's not an AoE anymore. It's more so a
It's a
it's
direct fireball, which is
but
how it was in KH1.
right. But if you're in Hyper Hammer, then it is an AoE because
Oh.
Keyblade transformations do directly change what your fire or what your magic is like, and I really like that. Another thing,
Okay, that's really
all
good.
of your magic is like, well, maybe not all, but a lot of it is like interactable. So if you make a whirlwind of arrow because it's an attack now, you can flow motion off of it, jump into the air, and do a slam into the ground. That I really like.
Yeah, and with Blizzard, they showed this off in the trailer. You can make a trail of
Yeah,
ice
you can
and
do
slow
that.
motion across that.
Yeah, you can do that in 0.2 as well. That was one of the things they introduced.
Yeah,
Like,
I've seen that before too. Yeah.
yeah, transitioning into Keyblade transformations. I think so. Second form is supposed to represent Kingdom Hearts 2 combos, and that really shows off just how uh funky.
Not Kingdom Hearts 2. This is.
Yeah. Like at about 7:45, he changes into second form, and he tries to do like Kingdom Hearts 2 like attacks and stuff, and he does, but man, he like immediately gets hit out of some of the floaty hits again. Part of that is like
Yeah.
enemy issues. Also, going back to the camera, again, hit off screen by this really long attack. Another thing, so Kingdom Hearts 2, the focus, if you lock onto something, Sora is still like in the center of the camera. But in here, it tries to put more of a focus on the enemy and make it like a more dynamic camera angle. But then you are put in situations where Sora is like on this outside edge of the screen, where yeah, like I just skipped back a few seconds and out of nowhere, like Sora was like Sora was barely on screen doing like if you check out my stream, you'll see like Sora's head is basically the only thing visible while he's locked onto something that I don't even think is on screen, and then he's hit by something. Like,
Yeah, the camera is definitely a lot more. There's a lot more movement to the camera, which is really frustrating because it's hard with that kind of movement. It's hard to keep track of things, especially the player,
yeah,
when you're
like,
trying to just fucking fight, and that's why that I think that's part of the reason why it looks so wonky to us as well. Aside from just the combat in general, it's like the camera is not doing it any favors
like,
whatsoever.
okay, because I have good internet, I'll just screen share the application at source quality with you so you can directly see without that lag. Like, is it up for you? Whoa, okay. Yeah, let me know if you can see it. I'll do frame advance. Oh jeez. I won't go.
You say your internet's so good, but you're kind of dying.
Okay, hold on. I won't do source. I'll do like 720. That'll be fine. All right, let me know if that's a little better. If not, I just won't screen. Okay, maybe not. Yeah, forget screen share. Let me refresh this page. Is my internet still dying? Okay, whatever. Are you still there?
I am.
Okay. Forget about screen share. Just see my stream. Like, I'll pinpoint like where everything just falls apart, and just frame advance. Let's see.
I could on the stream. I could like see a glimpse of a tweet that I said. It is Wednesday, my dudes.
Yeah.
Ah!
Okay. So after he does the magnet burst, Sora is in the center of the screen. Okay, and the enemy that he's because they changed it so that the camera focuses more on your target. Look at how much the camera shifts in a single frame. Look, okay, he's here and then he's here. Like, I'm not crazy, right? This looks terrible. Like, what happened? How did?
Hold on. What's the timestamp? Because the stream is being weird for me.
Okay, go to like 7:58 and frame advance. Because, like, he does the magnet burst. By the way, you can, with the sideways caret keys for, like, period and comma, like, press those to frame advance forward and back. And go to when he does magnet burst. Because you'll see, like, just pause and start to frame advance. He snaps so far around to where...
Yeah, that's...
Yeah.
Hot.
And then in the middle of this whole thing of the camera...
What they try to do is that they try to give it some sort of, like... It's either the player moving it, or the camera is actually being dynamic for the finisher, and then it tries to snap back behind Sora.
Well, it looks like it's being normal, but if you look, the enemy, I think, starts to fly around, and that's what causes part of the issue. And I think the cinematic camera as well, because they just had to give Magnet Burst the cinematic finisher. But you look, it starts to spin all the way around, likely very disorienting, and then an enemy very quickly okay, let me see how quick that attack was. Well, it's hard to tell, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oops. Oh god.
Oh, Magnet Burst, what happened? You were so good.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So like 5 frames in the middle of this giant spin that Sora gets hit from that far, and taking out not an unhealthy amount of damage too. And now finally, after that whole spin, the camera is normal, kind of normal, because Sora's still not even fully on screen, still at the very bottom with the enemy at the very top. And here's the thing: with that camera angle, you can't see anything. Like, everything behind you is you just can't see it. Okay, so he starts a regular combo. It's fine. Most of that finisher whiffs, and then he's hit off screen again. Like, he just randomly, like, can't control it. Just, oh, camera dying again. Okay, cool. Whatever. Oh, no, gets hit off screen again. Oh, I'm hoping part of that is just second form being really bad. Not that I want second form to be bad, but, you know.
I mean, I think from what we're seeing, it seems pretty soon, because this is that's the oof, buddy.
Yeah, I mean, at least the Keyblade looks nice, am I right? There's going again. Okay, I guess that finisher had some invincibility on it. Cool. Yeah. Okay, he went to high wind. Cool. Yeah. I guess we'll skip ahead a little bit. Once we get to a certain point. Oh, yep, camera again being a...
Yeah, the camera's kind of a butt.
Yeah. And this is in an open area, too. It's not like this is in, like, close quarters or anything. Well, I mean, he did end up killing all the enemies, at least. Great. Okay, a little bit of Twilight Town footage. There's a little bit more in the same video. This actually doesn't look that bad. You get to see a little bit of the water magic, which is really cool, because there's water magic now.
Yeah, I was talking about this earlier as well, when you cut out. The water magic is really good.
Yeah.
Like, it's basically the fire magic on crack, which I kind of love.
Oh, yeah. In this Twilight Town footage, he goes into second form. You want to know the first thing that happens after he goes out of second form? I'd say maybe, like...
to get hit.
So he's vulnerable. Well, I'm going to say he's maybe vulnerable from right here, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 frames later, he gets hit. Right after he gains control from a shot off screen. And I can promise you, it's only because of this cinematic camera stuff. Hey, remember Kingdom Hearts 2 when you enter a drive form, and because of the nature of how that worked, they give you a giant hitbox to kind of make it safe and give you an idea of what to do next? But here it's like, whoa, we need to make Sora look cool, and then oopsie, he just lost maybe a fifth of his health on normal. From like, and that's a Dusk too, like, well, I don't know if a Dusk shot actually, but, you know, oh, wait, hold on, did a Dusk just hit out of his combo? Hold on. Was he already in the middle of his swing? What hit Sora? Because if it was his Dusk in the middle of his combo, I'm gonna be upset. A lot? Okay. So he's hitting a lot.
No. Oh, trailer of the year.
Wait, did that hit him? Oh my god.
Okay.
Okay, so I guess it wasn't the Dusk he was hitting, but... And I guess it was in the middle of its, like, Dusk move where it hits you. But just gets hit for a lot of damage. Okay, continuing, comboing. Explosion doesn't actually look that bad. It used to look really awkward before, but Explosion in second form looks pretty good. Even the Ars
Explosion is... Yeah, Explosion looks pretty alright.
Yeah.
From what I see.
The Ars Arcanum, or not Ars Arcanum, but like the limit form oh wait, never mind. I just said Explosion looks good, but maybe not. So a big thing about heavy finishers in Kingdom Hearts 2 was that they gave you a lot of invincibility because of how like committal these were. The Sora's in the middle of Explosion, and before the orbs are still on screen, he gets hit by something from the other end. Like, I guess I'll try and find exactly where it was. But in the middle of Explosion, Sora gets hit by a laser. It's on screen for 4 frames before it hits him and takes out, again, a good bit of health. Cool. And it's not like he was in the middle of a set animation and just so happened to get hit during it. No, he got hit out of his explosion.
Yeah, that's some rough stuff.
So, up again, gets hit. Dude, like, at one point...
I think, okay, I want to at least say something that I appreciate about the nobodies so far, is that at the very least they stagger when they get hit.
They stagger, yeah, they got something basic down at least. We can compliment them for what...
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's better than what we could say about the heartless pirates. Like, those fuckheads.
So, okay, so I don't know what Sora gets hit by here. He got hit by one of them. Okay, so he's going. I don't know what hits him here. He's hitting a lot of them. I don't know what he gets hit by. Wait, what?
Which
Uh,
are we at?
about 11:02. He's
11:02.
he's about to kill the part or the nobody with the multiple health bars, and I don't know what he gets hit by.
Let me see. 11:02.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, what does he get hit by?
Hold on.
Okay, so he goes into the finisher. At the very least, okay, he didn't get hit during that finisher. Good. I mean, maybe you still can. I don't know. Okay, so
Okay, there was a brief flash of red, very brief. So I'm thinking maybe, like the active frames on the shot were lasted just long enough so that way Sora can get hit by it.
I mean, maybe.
But it did not look like it came out at all, so that's really hard to know. But I think that's the best I could come up with.
Yeah. Okay, attraction flow. I don't
just...
really have much to add for attraction flow. It looks like attraction flow. That's all I gotta say on that.
The attraction flow is the Disney attractions, right?
Uh-huh. Okay.
Yeah, I'm not too big a fan of that, even still.
Okay, let's see. It starts to do regular ground combo and gets hit again during a regular hit.
Yeah.
Nano worms.
I mean, attraction flow is like the...
Attraction flow is fine. I don't have much to add on attraction flow. I'm gonna be honest. Like,
there's not much to add. Like, it's just you play a little mini game where you kill everything.
The nano
like,
arms, the nano arms, Keyblade.
It just feels so arbitrary.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, I don't know how to properly put it, but it's just like it doesn't mesh well. I think.
So nano arms is cool. It kind of takes a little bit from other Keyblade transformations. There's a part when he does the drill arm like spin. Then the next hit is the hammer. He goes into a finisher where he does like a shot. He does like yo-yo hits. I think nano arms looks really cool. It's got fairly quick attacks. It looks very neat as a Keyblade. Very unique.
Oh, and he has an all-encompassing shield too.
And obviously,
so,
they made Duck Flare. I don't want to say bad, but remember when Duck Flare was controllable, and you had a choice of when.
Remember when Duck Flare was just ridiculous? Yeah,
I mean,
they don't.
I don't need it to be a broken thing, but it's literally it just enters a cinematic where it just fires like fireworks around. I don't know.
Yeah, the game as a whole is trying to be very cinematic. In some cases, it just doesn't work.
And that's an Osaka thing. You know what feels more cinematic and empowering? Feeling like you yourself overcame a challenge instead of, wow, this looks cool, doesn't it? Uh-oh, I just died randomly again.
Well, that's not necessarily cinematic, but that's a hell of a lot more rewarding.
Also, speaking of stuff trying to be cinematic, 1251, this fire, Fire-Aga, that fire shot, I don't know how big the hitbox is, but vision is not the biggest priority here. Like,
no, it is not.
Yeah.
Not at all.
Now, depending on how big that hitbox is, again, another guy coming in just off screen doing whatever. At least you can move during fire. Oh, hey, look, he just got hit during fire. What a surprise. And what hit him? Was it okay, it was the cubes. All right. Which guy did he hit the guy with the cubes though? Like, was this something that could have been avoided? Can you dodge roll cancel magic? I don't know. Like, okay, so
do the dusk do the cubes now? Or is it? Oh no, I see the cube.
Right.
Okay.
You know what kind of sucks though? The cubes are red, and very quickly they will blend in with the fire.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, he gets hit like twice in. Oh yeah. Oh my god! Look, he gets hit like 5 times in a row from the cubes, and frantically tries to escape. What the heck? At about 13 minutes, and he struggles to get out, and part of that is because you don't have direction over your aerial recovery.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm telling you.
Okay, but like, at the very least, someone's like rage form looks hella fun.
Oh yeah, rage form's coming up soon in this video. You'll be able to see it.
I'm on Rage Form right now. It shows off the same problem that you were mentioning with like the cubes and shit.
Yeah.
But it's in Rage Form, and Rage Form looks badass, and I love it.
I didn't want to go into this stream, watching this Kingdom Hearts footage, and just want to crap on everything. But when you slow everything down and you really look at it, like on the easier difficulties, when Sora's a sponge, you don't really notice a lot of this stuff. Like, I remember the first time I watched this, I didn't really notice all like the tiny stuff like Sora getting hit as much because that's not what I was looking for. But Sora can take these hits in normal and proud. Can he in critical? I don't know. Rage Form looks cool.
Also, I just want to say real quick. I think at around let me find it because it's another pretty big example of what we were talking about. Around 1450, you'll find Sora just caught up in more cubes.
Oh boy!
And the aerial recovery just not doing anything, and he actually just would have died if Donald didn't heal.
Also,
so
something I'll point out. Rage Form looks cool and fun, but you absolutely do not have access to your magic or items or link. There's no way to cancel out of this. At the very least, you can choose.
Okay, 1430 and 1450.
Oh, okay. You can actually. Oh, you can manually do the finisher for Rage Form. That's good. You can from the start get out of Rage Form if you don't want it. You do have access to your party members, but you don't have magic items or your summons. So is this even?
Yeah.
Like, Sora's moving really quick and frantically. Oh, I was just about to say how much invincibility does he have? Clearly not a lot, at all.
Yeah. Rage Form is basically more useful anti-form, which is that's fine by me. That's about what I expected from
Yeah.
it. Now, here's something that I don't like. How many health bars does this guy have? Jesus Christ.
I don't know.
Why does he have so much for just a common enemy? Or what I think to be a common enemy.
What I do like in
in
Rage Form, you do have access to your movement stuff, so you can probably so you can use double flight. You can use what is it? You can use glide. You can probably flow motion. That's good at least. Let's see. Oh, yep.
Yeah.
There's more the cube stuff at. Oh god. Oh my god. Look at. Oh my. Oh boy.
Blizzard in Storm Flag, I believe. That has the same properties as, or at least the same attack as Fire in Kingdom Hearts 2.
Oh, so it's like an AoE.
Yeah, it's like not just that. It's like the exact same attack, basically.
Oh, okay. I'll probably do it here.
Which is pretty interesting.
Oh, cube shenanigans again.
Story of the fucking life.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a lot of health bars on that guy.
Yeah, I don't know why he has so much. I mean, I guess
this is a battle portal. Yeah, this is one of the optional challenges that is like labeled by difficulty.
Yeah, I just don't understand why this enemy, nothing special about this enemy, at least from what we know about previous games, this one has so much health. That's what bothers me.
Right. I think it's just because it's battle portal. Like that. Yeah. That's the specific challenge tied to this. So it looks like he does stagger, I think, which is good, but I don't know. I'm pretty sure in Kingdom Hearts 2 you could hit the enemy, but the cubes were a problem. Because I remember having trouble with him on Kingdom Hearts 2 as well. I'm pretty sure for the rest of this game...
He was quick to kill in Kingdom Hearts 2. So it's not like as long as you got to him fast enough, the cubes weren't really...
Right. Oh yeah, that Blizzard looks just like Hyper Hammer Firaga.
Yeah, so that, at the very least, you'll have different types of... you'll have different ways of functioning that same move.
Here's another thing. What determines getting Rage Form? Because he has an option of it, again, like a second time in this fight. So, what determines it? That's not even a critique, that's just like a... Is it just a
that's
random...
general speculation.
Yeah, is it just a random thing? Is it, like, based on how much you enter, like, use reaction commands? Like... I don't know.
I think I want to say. Well,
It's not clear.
It would make sense for it to be mainly physical attacks, right?
What, for Rage Form?
Yeah, for Rage Form, because you're not really using any you can't use magic
in
Rage Form.
You would think that would also get your, like, other Keyblade transformation.
Hmm.
I don't know.
Curious.
Okay, can you at the very least can you glide around those cubes and not really get hit by them? Also, something I would like to point out, his magic bar recovers very slowly. And this is post game. He's beaten the game at this point, so he's level 40 something, almost level 50. So
This is about right, really.
well, in some of the other stuff, you can recover magic. It feels like you can a lot faster. Could be wrong though.
Oh, I was talking about the level.
Oh yeah, I mean like look at how slowly his MP bar recovers. It feels like it's slow.
I saw that. That's very slow.
Yeah.
That might have something to do with the abilities he has on. Maybe he doesn't have the other abilities that increase
maybe
the speed of recovery. That's what makes the most sense to me, because it would be really.
Why wouldn't he have it on though? That's the thing. Like
reason. He probably didn't think to. He just doesn't see the use in magic at the same use as everyone else, which is stupid. But
this could be like a specific guy playing, but it's again one of those. Oh my god! Look at all right at 1703. He loses about a third of his magic in like a single primary attack. Like he glides in to hit him, and then just gets hit like 3 or 4 times immediately. Like that's a full health bar in critical. Like
yeah, that's
or like yeah, and you can EXP 0 does exist. So why would you ever play at level 1 if the game is just going to be like this where you can just die? At the very least, like Kingdom Hearts 2.
Good question.
In Kingdom Hearts 2, even at level 1, like Larxine's like Thunder, for example, at the beginning of the data fight, at level 1, if you have the right equipment, you can take 4 hits of the opening electricity, even at level 1, without stat boost. This is level 50, probably stat boost and good armor. Why is he taking so much damage? Or just, like...
I don't know, man.
I was playing 0.2 the other day, and I got to the first boss. It's like the Demon Tower or whatever. I swing my Keyblade. Before the Keyblade even hits it, I get hit 3 times instantly and die.
Goddamn.
This is 20 minutes into the game, by the way.
Wow.
Okay.
How long is 0.2, just in general?
3 hours.
Oh, that's not bad.
So there doesn't seem to be a lot new in this foot. It does show a bit of Twilight Town, which I want to show off. So, by the way, the Twilight Town theme is so good, and the fight song, I forget what it's called, but so much of this is like he's in the woods, he goes through an underground section, and he pops out into the town. It's so neat. I will say the level design of Kingdom Hearts 3 seems like the best in the series. Like
yeah,
like
it helps because it's way more open and seamless, so it's not like
Kingdom Hearts 1. Like I went way back. I don't know if I ever sent you my Cavern of Remembrance video I made, but I mentioned like Kingdom Hearts 1. The level design was awesome. It's just that the platforming itself kind of sucked. Kingdom Hearts 2, you have the tools to have better platforming, and there's no place that emphasizes that other than the Cavern of Remembrance.
The Cavern of Remembrance, exactly.
Yep. And this game looks like it just is good level design, which, like,
Yeah.
no sugarcoating it. It just looks like the best level design in the series. Like, that much I am so happy about. Everything is so seamless. One thing I will say though, I hope that a patch gets released, like in the config, where you can like adjust the wall like ripple effect to show that it's runnable, because that shows up so frequently and so often that it's just like I just want to like view the world like normally. Like when you're like near a wall, it generally has that ripple effect to show you can run up it, even though you can run up most walls in the game. Oh yeah, so a big thing I noticed. So the hideout is not a playable area, the sandlot is not a playable area, and you can't enter the mansion in Twilight Town. That much I don't like. Like you see, he goes up the upward hill to get to the hideout, like at about 20 minutes and I think 45 seconds. Or no, it's 21 minutes. He tries to go up to the sandlot, or not the sandlot. He goes up to the hideout, and it gives him an option to return to the world map. So That's a little why don't we get the Sandlot and all these cool places? Whatever. There's cool places in Twilight Town still, and there's new places. That much kind of sucks though. Ooh, they added the bistro. There's a section. I don't remember where it is, but at about 21:35, it shows there's like a movie theater and it's showing like old Disney cartoons. I think that's really cool. Like it's these actual old Disney cartoons. He turns around before it actually gets to view it, but I'm pretty sure it just starts viewing Disney.
Yeah, that's cute.
Yeah. I also like how the theme eventually transitions to like a music box version of it. I think that's Twilight Town looks really good. Wish you could play in the mansion and the Sandlot and the hideout. As small as those areas are, I just want to be able to play. So, I don't know how this is gonna look in OBS. Okay, maybe not that bad. I'm not gonna bother cropping it. Let me send this to you. The Monsters Inc. gameplay. It's not the best visual fidelity, but whatever. Oh my.
We can do.
Goodness gracious.
You know, we have you guys to thank.
Why is it so loud? Oh my god. You get to see like all the gameplay in Monsters Inc. I think I did send it to you at some point. I don't know if did you get to see it yet?
You did a few days ago.
Oh, I did a few days ago.
I did watch.
Oh, you did watch it? Okay. I am gonna let it play out. Also, I'm not gonna. You don't have to go see it if you don't want, but in the menu there is a short glimpse of the Ultimate Keyblade if you want to go see it.
I think I caught that initially.
I like the look of it.
I didn't see too. I'll see when the game comes out. And,
okay. Yeah, you don't have to see it. I was just saying it's there. It does say though Ultimate Form.
Yeah, I noticed it.
Ultimate Form is the thing.
That it was there.
I'm wondering what Ultimate Form is like.
Is it the form but ultimate?
It's you get a form in the Keyblade called Ultimate Form. I don't really know. Let's see. Monsters Inc. looks like it might be my favorite world. Only well, like I really like Monsters Inc. I think all of it looks really cool. I think the world genuinely looks really good.
The only thing I'm sad about with the world choice in this game, and it's like a very personal thing, there's no Incredibles world.
My only argument against it is they have a jungle level and they have a city level, so Incredibles would have to be inside the base to be unique enough, like distinct. Maybe they could have gone from all three, like the base, the jungle, and the city. But I don't know. It would be cool to see Incredibles though, as it is the best Pixar movie.
You're correct.
So I guess there really isn't a lot of combat stuff to point out in the Monsters Inc. world. It seems like most of it is against smaller, like, basic enemies.
The big combat section is at the is in the challenge.
That's true. He does go to the challenge at the end. But for a while
which is the only time in this world that we see that there's a loading screen, which I think is very impressive.
Right? Yeah, it goes. Obviously, it hides loading screens. Like obviously, the loading is there, but it doesn't.
It'll have loading points, but
right.
It won't be like
well, I mean, like
Kingdom Hearts 2, where it'll like load between areas.
Yeah, like the game does a very good job at hiding everything. I love.
It's sort of like how Sonic Generations levels like would have specific loading points instead of like loading screens within the middle of the levels, and because there's a specific glitch in classic Sonic stages where you could just sort of like, if you had Bubble Shield without athleticism, you could get absurd amounts of heights and distances to the point where half of the stage, the assets just wouldn't load.
Yeah, this level looks so nice. It goes so far, like throughout the facility. Like I have no qualms with how Monsters Inc. looks. I think it looks amazing.
Yeah,
and they haven't even shown
everything that they've shown everything they've shown through the trailers makes it look amazing.
Yeah,
too.
And that's the thing. Like, there's this whole video where he almost straight shots through the entire thing, but there's so much of the area that is not shown in this video. So it's like, how open are these worlds really? Like, it's crazy. Like, they're huge.
Yeah. You said this before. The Toy Story world, from what we saw, is only a third of it, and that was huge.
Right. Like. So what else is there?
It's a very good question. The world that I'm to sort of talk about this, the only world that I'm like not very excited for because I don't expect much of anything from it in terms of like substance is the Frozen world. It seems like a lot of it is just going to be dead space.
Yeah. Oh, oh wait, are you still there?
Me?
Okay,
Yeah.
I thought my internet was dying. The video just kind
Well,
of.
my internet was dying for a sec.
Oh, because the Monsters Inc. video was stuttering a little bit.
Oh yeah, mine was loading for a bit, but it's all right.
Oh, you got that. Ah! Nice, just throwing it. Where is it?
Dude, I'm kind of shocked that the strike thing. Also, it costs
Oh yeah,
no
it's
extra.
like a smaller strike.
It's pretty small, but it's.
There isn't really much for me to say on the Demon Tower thing, like the fight, because a lot of the same issues that are in every other thing I've mentioned remains the same. Like Demon Tower in general, like it's a big enemy. I'm not gonna play the rest of it just because it gives all the same issues. And Demon Tower isn't inherently interesting, but there is the toy box portal, or like the Toy Story portal, and this seems extra suspect in regards to the combat. Like I just sent it to you. You'll see a lot of points in this when Sora gets hit for an insane amount of damage from a good like you can just watch, and there's not a lot of like short pausing I have to point out. Like Sora goes from nearly full health to nearly dead in 2 hits that are like 1 second between each other, and he's a good bit away from the enemies. It almost looks like, here's something interesting. Sora gets hit for a lot of damage by a laser, and then later he gets hit by another laser, but it does a good bit less damage. Yeah,
Can you help us find the ATM?
just take the one from the living room.
Yeah, there's not.
Well, I don't know what to
He
tell
was
you
gonna
then.
have it put it
Andrew,
later.
But yeah, like the laser does less damage later, so I'm wondering, maybe that's an enemy to enemy thing. I'd have to check. But there's a possibility that
Well, is it a different enemy?
that's what I'm not sure of. Let me check.
If it's a different enemy, then that would make sense. But if it's the same enemy, that's an arbitrary difficulty.
It's the same kind of enemy, but it's a different enemy, if that makes sense. It's about 20 seconds in. He gets hit by one laser and does about 2/3 of his health, and then the other one does way less damage. So is that just is that arbitrary, or is that an enemy thing? Is that an actual mechanic in the game? I don't know.
Well, like that kind of design reminds me of like Castlevania 3.
Where do moves
And
do less
that
damage?
difficulty,
Like,
where like certain enemies will do a certain amount of damage at the very beginning, and then like later on during the levels, those same enemies will do an absurd amount of damage for no.
but that's the thing. It's like completely backwards, and it's between 2 seconds of each other. Sora has almost full health and loses 2/3 of it, and then immediately gets hit by another laser and loses almost no health. So what's
Which is why it's
that's
it's confusing in this
yeah,
instance.
it's very confusing. Hey, look, getting hit by more crap off screen from these big enemies, like another like at 40 seconds, he goes from half health to almost no health. Obviously, he has second chance and once more on, which it's good that it's there because you maybe need it.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh wait.
This is there's no mechs in this fight either, so oh yeah, here's something else. There's an item. It isn't shown here, but there's an item you can get that basically, if you die, it like regenerates your health, and you can hold multiple. What,
I
Ryan?
think I might just get Octo.
Okay,
Like I have enough, but I just want to be safe for next.
gotcha.
For Smash.
But yeah, basically he loses all of his health at one point, and then just fills it all back from the item. Like it's like a fairy in a bottle, almost, from Zelda. So that's neat, and maybe a necessity for some of the fights in this game.
Yeah.
Yeah, this this battle portal just seems like a... Does it take him 15 minutes to beat this portal battle? Oh my god, it does.
That's okay.
Wait, hold on.
Immediately, I'm not.
Wait, hold on. Is this a case of he decided to, like, did he die? Did it just take him a long time to beat this?
If it's a matter of he died in between at some point, then I'll forgive it. But if it's just like that's how long they are, that's not good.
Well, it seems like he just took a long time to beat the fight. He definitely doesn't, like, actually die because he has the item that, like, replenishes him. Does he do that at multiple points in this? No, he does not. Okay. But that is,
If that's the case for all...
Now, is that a problem because this is on Proud, and Proud mode generally isn't very good? I don't know. But it feels like, I mean, like, all of these guys have, like, 6 health bars. And, like, how much damage is he doing? He's doing, like, not that much, and it seems like he's trying to play safe because of how unsafe a lot of this combat is.
Yeah.
Rage form, like, again, this is cool, but does it, like, help him very much at all? Attacking him? Seems like there's, like, a little bit of stagger, and he gets hit. Okay, so that attack didn't really do a lot. Like, oh, nope, that did a lot. What the heck? Okay, like... It feels...
Yeah, this kind of inconsistency on top of, like, the long-ass battle challenges, like, that's giving me bad vibes, man. If that permeates throughout the whole game, that's going to be an immediate detriment.
Yeah, he activates...
I'm sorry.
Yeah, he activates Simba at some point. Okay, so you control on top of Simba. Simba's really slow. You can get hit... Yeah, you can get hit during these links. And... okay, here's... Links look terrible for one specific reason. So... It's not like it costs the remaining amount of health. It costs a full magic bar. It costs a full magic bar. You don't regain magic during it, and you're not invincible. Like, at all.
Damn.
Like, go to Simba at 455. Simba looks slow. You can get hit during it. Like, you're riding on Simba. Simba is the hurt box. Like, yeah, he gets hit multiple... It seems like you maybe have higher defense, but... And your MP doesn't replenish during this either, so, like... What
hell?
What the heck? And some of these seem kind of interesting, like Ralph, like, you build the thing and you destroy it or whatever. I don't know, like...
You know, at the very least, Simba looks cool.
Simba's cool, and he does a lot of damage, too. Like, his finisher is very powerful. It did, like, 2/3 of a health bar to these, dinosaur guys. That's cool, at least, I guess. But yeah, the whole MP not recovering until after the limit, or the link.
Well, yeah, in general, it looks very not good, but I think just visually, how his attacks look, it looks pretty damn cool.
I mean, a lot of this game visually looks cool, but you want to know what doesn't look very cool? The game over screen, the one you're probably going to see a lot at Iron.
I mean, yeah.
Like, what are you gonna see more? I mean, because it costs a full magic bar. So how frequently are you going to use this?
I don't know.
I don't know.
It depends. Okay, well, it depends on, because I think in situations like these with these battle challenges, when they take so long and enemies deal so much damage that you wouldn't want to because of that deficit. But in general combat, I think it'd be fine.
I mean, maybe
it's not gonna be as much of an
in the
issue.
Toy Box demo, they did aerial, and this could have been a case-by-case basis, but like you got him multiple times during the aerial summon at the regular world, and Toy Box is like the 3rd world in the game. So it'll still, like, you shouldn't be hit during something that costs your full magic bar. I don't know. I mean, maybe I guess the primary thing we can draw from this is battle portals seem terribly inconsistent, and maybe
battle portals just seem annoying and not fun.
Yeah. Yeah, like, okay, I don't know, man. So he heals himself all the way. Not even all the way.
I can definitely say that the battle portals do not give a very good impression of how the game plays, and I have a safe feeling that playing this game will be a lot better than watching.
Also, okay, Kiraga does not heal all of your magic anymore. Like, final level cure does not heal you all the way anymore.
Well, it never healed all of your magic.
Or not magic, your health. Shut up. But yeah, you that doesn't heal you all the way now. So take with that what you will, I suppose. He cures himself, tries to attack, and then loses all of what he healed immediately.
I don't understand the purpose of that, but I don't know if I'll lose sleep over it necessarily.
It was fine.
Because
The system was fine in Kingdom Hearts 2. Yes, I don't know.
It seems consistent enough throughout the games that as long as you have second chance and once more, 100 health and 2 health are practically the same.
Yeah, there's that. But
it's weird, but I don't.
Yeah.
If it's like that, I don't think I'll lose.
It's not the worst thing ever, but you also need to think. So, aerial recovery cancels a combo in a sense. So in the lingering will fight, if you get knocked down to 1 HP, but you have second chance and once more on, you can constantly get hit by the bike in the middle of the air in the combo, and you won't die. If you aerial recovery out though with 1 HP, that kind of cancels it out. You could use that to escape combo.
You technically reset the hit stun, and like as long as you're in recovery, it'll always like tank the hit for you.
Right, and you could aerial recovery out to put yourself in an advantageous position after getting hit. I would do that a lot during the desperation move before I knew how to escape it, where I would just aerial recovery out and heal myself. Aerial recovery is right in place here, so think of that what you will.
I'm thinking a lot of things, and it's not fun.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. This not much else from this battle portal. He does get a mech at one point. Apparently the mechs aren't that bad to control. I don't know. Not much to say on that. Oh, whoa. Yeah. Okay. This is not what I was expecting. At the very end of this video, he shows the ability list. That's pretty cool. Okay. Alright. Payback Strike. Press attack after a successful aerial recovery to attack towards a target with flurry of blows. Yeah, no, that's gonna be bad. Yeah, don't even worry about that, Billy.
What timestamp?
1432, about that time is when he gets to the ability list. There's an ability kind of like the aerial recovery attack in Kingdom Hearts 2 where you would aerial recovery but you do an attack but it was bad and you shouldn't really use it. So don't worry about that. Let's see. Block. Okay, cool. Block is another thing you have to equip. Why? Just give Sora block from the start. Like, why does that have to be an equipable ability still?
I don't know.
Counter slash. It's all one reprisal ability. Yeah, that's fine. Counter impact. Press A after a successful block to send surrounding foes flying. You can only... Okay. Oh, you can only have one in... Oh, there's 3 different counter abilities after a block. There's slash at nearby targets, send the surrounding foes flying, and something called counter kick where you attack distant foes. And you can only have one of those 3 on at once. That's kind of interesting. Final blow. After performing one of those, you can instantly move to the next target and continue attacking. That's pretty cool. Risk dodge.
Yep.
B after an enemy breaks your guard to perform a variety of special evasive actions. Counterattack while risk dodging by pressing A. Forward slash downward to attack enemy round. Attack with 3 consecutive slashes. So, closing the target as you attack. Magic flash is... So, at least at this point, there seem to be 3 primary finishers. Throwing combo, press B to launch enemies into the air. Rising Spiral. Okay, so there are like actual combo modifiers. While performing a combo, press B to slam enemies into the ground. Not a lot. I don't want to go through all of these. Not all of these seem to be super important though. But there are actual modifiers for your attacks, which is really cool. Also, high jump is an unlockable ability, so there's like kind of growth abilities. Well, the longer you hold B, the higher the jump. So it's like a normal high jump. That's weird. Oh wait, no, is that how it's always been? That's how it's always been, isn't it? No, that's how it's always been. I'm dumb. You can adjust the height of your jump with changing. That's weird. I don't know why I thought it was anything different, but that's fine. You unlock high jump though. Okay, that's something. Double flight. Oh, ooh, you don't have double flight immediately. That's Sting. Okay.
Great, but I didn't expect you to.
Yeah, I mean, air slide. Okay. Whoa, do you get 2 airs? There's 3 separate abilities for air slide.
Wow.
Oh,
really?
wait, does that... Oh, it says stack the ability to increase the effect. So, if you have 3 of these, I guess it's better? But does that mean it's laggier? Because that's a big air slide problem. Aerial dodge.
Well, if it...
Oh, wait a minute.
It could mean...
Aerial dodge? Oh, wait, hold up. Oh, while airborne, tilt that and X to spin in that direction and evade attacks only works while in combat. Is aerial dodge... Okay, I guess aerial dodge and recovery are separate. So there seems to be an ability, I guess, aerial dodge. Now, will that function like in Kingdom Hearts 2 where it's like a double jump in that direction? That's kind of what it sounds like. It says it's only in combat and it's in that direction to evade attacks. So what does that mean?
Well, that sounds like it sounds like what we want the aerial recovery to be, but not during hit stun.
Yeah. Let's see. Hold B while in midair to glide at high speed. Okay, and then there's also super glide. There's different. You have to. Okay, maybe you don't unlock them, but a lot of these flow motion attacks are equipable. So does that mean you just don't have a lot of these flow motion stuff like wall kick, pole spin, pole swing, and super jump are equipable? So you might just straight up not have these flow motion abilities for some of the game. It's weird.
Yeah.
Fine, I guess. Super slide. More super.
It's not like flow motion has as much prevalence as it does in Dream Drop Distance, so it doesn't seem like it'll be that much of an issue.
Let's see. Scan is still an equipable thing for some reason.
I don't fucking get that.
Like, whatever. Okay. MP safety. What is this? Disable recharging when MP runs out. Only cure magic and link commands will trigger a recharge. Why would you have that on? What does that mean?
What? Hold on, repeat that? What was
MP safety, it costs 0 AP. Disable recharging when MP runs out. Only cure magic and link commands will trigger a recharge. What is that? Okay? Yeah. Shut up. I am at max virgin capacity is correct. Combo pluses, air combo plus. Combo boost, air combo boost. Combo master is an ability. Alright, cool. That's nice. Reprisal boost. Leaf bracer exists, which is good, I guess. Second chance. Withstand combo. Yeah, I need to do that. Okay, so once more is just called withstand combo, which makes it easier to understand. Ooh. Magic combo thrift. Reduce MP cost by 1 with each successive magic cast. That's really cool. Really cool. Increase the damage you deal with magic in proportion to the length of your combo. Ooh, okay. So it's like Decisive Pumpkin, but for magic. Oh, you gotta head out for a few seconds. Okay. What else is there? Automatically trigger the finish command when a situation command's timer runs out in combat. I don't like that. Draw in. Okay, treasure magnet. All right, cool. Fire boot. Walker planet. 3 MP with each. Ooh, I like that. That's really cool. That's not a late game ability. And the availability pair of grand magic commands. Stack the ability increase. Traction commands. Nah, I don't like that. Intelligent chance indicators. Damage control. damage you take. Oh, okay. Oh, yes, it's an ability. Okay, I guess. Oh, more, but that's okay. That is, I guess, like an arc. Oh. Oh, these are all full motion abilities. Okay. That's weird. Let's see. Shout out to the nobody chat. Let's see. I want to be able to do hyper hammer and not get hit out of everything. Please. Fire.
Okay, sorry.
Oh, it's okay.
My dad wanted to see my hair.
Oh, it's okay.
So
I found some interesting stuff in the ability list. So,
okay.
let me just get to it. There's auto stuff like automatically trigger a finish command when a situation command's timer runs out in combat. Think of that what you will. The interesting thing, there's block replenisher, which you block an attack and you get 3 MP back, which I really like. That's interesting. Grand magic extender, I think just extends the amount of time. Enhancer, damage control. That's the thing we were thinking about before. When you're below 25% health, it halves the damage you take. He has 2 of them, so those giant laser attacks only did a quarter as much health. So that's interesting. But because it's an equipable command, you don't always have those. So are there going to be points when things just do so much damage and kill you? Like, you have this ability now, but this is 40 hours into the game. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
And
also, like, do we know that this is all on Proud?
We know it's on Proud. The guy said he was on Proud.
Okay.
Also, remember when I said fire is too flashy and you're going to get hit out of it? In this Frozen clip, which here is the Frozen video, he does the Hyper Hammer AoE fire, and he gets hit out of it. It's in Frozen too, so you think like, oh, maybe they'd be like invincible or not invincible during fire, but whatever. I guess enemies can attack through fire, whatever. I guess. You can control on top of the big snowman guy. He's slowly getting health back, which is wait, no, he's probably picking up health. I didn't think about that. Probably nothing much here. There's like a finisher. Let's see. I really like Hyper Hammer. I really like Hyper Hammer. Like, these long drawn out swings make sense because it's a hammer.
It's a giant
hammer. It seems like the combat here looks better. Like, you're not really getting hit out of a lot of stuff. He's canceling out of stuff in the middle of this. Like, Hyper Hammer is big. It's hitting a lot of stuff. I genuinely like it. I don't care so much about Drill Punch, though. Gonna be honest. Like,
that's probably fair.
I don't know. It's just the drill hand. Like, it's cool that you go in and out of the ground, but other than that, I don't know. Don't really care about it too much. I wonder what the shot lock is. Oh yeah, no, we've seen the shot lock. Hyper Hammer. It's like the slashing thing.
Okay. Real quick, I'm gonna have to head out for a bit to take care of some things. I'll be back later.
Okay.
Just need to. My internet's being wonky, and I need to take care of it.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, I'll keep going. I'll relay anything cool I find, but I'm not gonna go back and read stuff.
Yeah, I'll just hop back in whenever I'm done with my things.
That's a bad frame rate. Okay. That fire command's really cool. So, like, everything about this looks fine. Also, is that, like, S? What is that? Oh, Starlight. It's basically the same thing. Gets out of this one, or gets hit out of this so much. What's Trinity Guard? What is this? Oh, it, like, reflects stuff? That's weird, okay. Low bash. You have a lot of invincibility during it. Oh, wait. What? So weird. What's, okay, that's strange. Arrow boost. Ooh, that's really cool. Oh, come on. Second form, why do you have to be so bad? I thought it was gonna be an enemy and hits over for a second. That command. Here again? Yeah, see, like, Hyper Hammer is really cool. Seems like there's, like, invincibility on it. Doesn't really seem to get hit out of anything a lot. Cancels a lot of stuff. I mean, canceling out is more of a band-aid solution. Oh, what the heck? More of a band-aid solution, but... Oh my god. Keeps getting hit out of every... A lot of stuff. Drill punch. I don't know. I mean, I'm happy to get damage control with an ability, but it's probably like, God, this is silly. Very cool. Whatever. That. What the heck? Okay, so he tries to... None of those hit. Okay, one single attack hit. Whatever. Iwan just looks like a worse Hyper Hammer. Oh my. Did that come from off screen? Yep, of course. Oh, Storm Flag's pretty. Oh, any gameplay of the yo-yos though. Vanish thing. Big hitbox at least. Wait, did that also heal Donald? Heal Donald, so was it just like... Okay. Okay, so those at least have iframes on it, so like maybe you can hold on to them. God, come on. How's that? Oh, okay. fun. I only hit him twice. Cool, I guess. And a lot of the same stuff, like the big problem of just getting hit out of stuff. That's there. Like, there's no negative combo from what I've seen either. At least in the 1 to 50. So like, I don't know. Nope. You know, on level 1, this game's gonna suck. I don't. Oh, did the activation? What hit the enemy? I guess goof. Unless that's like shared EXP. I don't know. Whatever killed though. Hold up. What is that a synthesis? Okay. Kinda cool at least. Anything else? What's in the
Hey, Sora.
Oh, that's neat. Oh, that might be a whole after you beat the game sort of. I doubt they'd give you that on its own. Okay, so it's very directly specific.
Sora, you're heading off course. I put up a virtual boundary near the city
Oh. 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 I mean, like, yeah, it's about as much as you'd expect to. Like Spider-Man. There's gonna be so many hidden nooks and crannies in this level. And, like, since there's multiple districts, too. Well, I guess it does show which buildings you can actually interact. I like. I like the look at this level. Big, it's open. You can do stuff. You can do stuff like this. This looks really open. So open. And like how okay, so that's where the boundary is. How far out like this way does it go? I love the look of this world, man. Oh, what? Wait. Oh, I guess they do move, but like, they don't really do much. You can't talk to them. It feels nice though. Oh my god, this is so big. Oh, is that like a... What's that green point? Okay. Oh, maybe that was... You know, that might have been under... Now, I hope that he's not getting forced off the rail. Like, if... Is he getting forced off of the rail?
You better stay downtown. Could get lost.
Could get along.
You better stay downtown. Could get lost.
I mean, like, at least they were courteous enough to make the world big enough. Like, yeah, he gets locked out there, but it's not like kind of a goofy reason to like compare to that. Why wouldn't he just run up the building though? That's really not from so far. Whoa, okay. Okay. Neat. Well, okay, there is limit to it. So open.
I bet we'll find some ingredients around here.
He really does like to say that, doesn't he?
Just imagine the yummy stuff little chef will whip up with this.
Absolutely. Yeah. That stuff stinks.
Let's see.
Let's see. Not really a lot of platforming challenges. It's really just like horrible area. Like, I'm wondering how does he go into like the dark preview? There's gonna be so many here. I hope he shows like.
Near the city limit.
Okay, so when you reach that, you can go to the. Ooh, does he go during the night? Okay. So there's like actual. Okay. Oh wait. Oh, this is. Oh, the crafting abilities. Okay. So that. Oh, this is what you can get? Okay. Oh, so you're not sure what you get? Okay. That's actually pretty cool. I like that. Oh, why do you... I want to see, like, nighttime. Okay, so the rest of this, he just kind of goes around. Thing. Neat. She showed a little bit more. It's cool. I'd like to see more of, like, the nighttime. Okay. This I'm really interested in. Like the city. So at some point in the final battle trailer, it shows like this statue going down. So I'm wondering if this town is like a lot more clean looking before that point, and then this is what it looks like after. Is this like, I mean, this is after. This is clearly the end. But like, is this what it always looked like? Is that like when? Well, I don't know. If I had to guess, the world starts to like crumble at the end of it. Um, I don't know. I guess about to see. I do like that it's very easy to get around in this. Oh, I looked. You can travel up to Mount. Oh, that's really neat. Okay. And then does it like take you up to a and long whatever? That's really neat. I like that a lot. It's like sectioned off. Okay. I'd like to see what the good uses of water. Because like obviously there's never been magic before. So really hoping that it adds some like stuff. And I'm wondering if there's gonna be anything cool you can do full motion for. Those are that's good. Why did he turn around? Like stopped? Oh, okay. That's pretty cool. Oh, and you get to like much. Oh, and there's probably like individual save points for everything. Yeah. Okay. There you go.
Oh, kombucha?
No.
Oh.
And
Make
I've
sure
been-
you put yours in a
Oh, yeah.
separate place.
Right. Yeah, I'm gonna take off the label of mine or something. How did he get? Did it just show up random? Got that form. I think it's hard to read, but okay. So you can clearly get forms just by being in an area, and that might be like rage specifically. It's hard to tell, man. Like, not really a lot of like signifiers. Yeah, it's one of those feel it out sort of things. In this footage, and he gets to where, yeah, the Olympus demo, yeah, the Titan fight. Oh, this feels like another statue of. Oh, and then does that loop? Okay, I guess he's like just showing off the different sections. What? Oh, it's the little action figures of Hercules. Oh, and this is where the Rock Titan fight. I actually did see a little bit of this game because you get to the top and then it's all stormy. I guess it's kind of cool. How high up can you get them? That footage is. I don't know how he gets here, but it's cool that Olympus itself is playable. I don't know what. Well, I mean, we already knew Olympus is playable. That's not what I mean. I just think like that section of it. Oh, this is also. Oh, does he do a? Oh, he doesn't do the. All right, good. I'm tired of just looking at that footage. I'm just hoping there's enough to do in these worlds to like explore instead of it just being barren. Like obviously there's battles. That's kind of neat. Like there is a lot to it. I just, hope there is more. Counter shield pretty quickly though. A counter shield. Okay. You didn't get a water finisher though, which is second part of counter, or is it just Blaster Blaze? We bombarder a lot. Hmm. Oh, I have seen screenshots of this. Like control it? Oh, never mind. It looks a little awkward. Water seems like a really good magic, actually. Does that rain effect hurt any enemies? Okay, it doesn't. It's cool. It's cool. What's it called? What's water gun? I mean, like, yeah, what else could you call it? But let me see this in a better control. Not gonna attack or do the finisher. Oh, this is a part of the trailer we have seen. How quick is the snap to the? He hits the button like. Oh wait, no. That's like kind of quick, but I don't know. But you can't play in any of this space other than the. Ooh. Oh, so you're like in one end and up. Does it like send you to like a different? Okay. Oh, it's like a little higher up. Okay. Focuser. Hmm. Oh, is this gonna go to the like? Oh, that's so cool. Oh wait, can't go in. You can. Wow. I was looking at the map and it showed, nothing. So you can like definitely go up there. This is the first world. They're like Storm Flag. Oh, that's a whatever that's called. It's not Storm Flag. I guess we've seen a lot of what needs to be seen about the combat. It doesn't really. can form. The best form in the game. For magnet bursts, it doesn't have to be so simple. Oh, ooh, that's I didn't think about that. You can just get up there with a flow chain. So, consensus on what we've seen, it's mixed, uh, so to say. There you go. Okay. Everything has been off. So, okay, combat has some problems. Critical mode might suck. I guess it depends on what changes, though. And maybe there's some day one patch that we don't know about. But overall, a little suspect, a little scary. Uh, you never know, I suppose. Like, who's on Proud doesn't seem to be that great at the game too. So, is that like is that a major flaw? I don't know. I mean, never know. Only time will tell, I suppose. I can only hope for the best. So, about to play some Smash now. I am going to. I'm gonna go to the bathroom first. Let me throw up a screen, and then when I'm back, I'll just do. I'll let the song play. Back. Yeah, let me. That should just make a new VOD. $2,000 battles? Oh, snap. Put this on. Going to elites. What about this? Here, let me just set the stream thing.